Okay, I think I'm live. Hopefully I'm live. I need to share this with people because last time I did a live stream, it didn't go too well. It kind of, a few people messaged me afterwards saying, I had no clue you were live streaming. I thought, well, sorry. So, yep, I am live streaming. Why is my iPad not working? Right, let's share this. Let's put on Twitter. Hopefully everyone is okay. I'm sorry my voice is still ridiculously croaky. Um, it's slowly getting better. Let's have a look, please. Come along and watch, chat, etc. Hello Morgan. Hello Oz. Hello Elizabeth. Oh, Ellie. Yes, yes. Hello. um, Hope you're all doing well. Sorry, I'm literally just doing this now because last time I sent this through my phone, it didn't work, which was weird because internet is awful in my house. Please come along, chat, etc. Smiley face, which smiley face, thumbs up. And where's my signature blue heart? That's good. At least I'm glad you're okay, Oz. That's good. Hopefully you can see me. This might be a bit too low, but hopefully you can see me. I don't usually use a red heart. I usually use a blue heart. That's kind of my signature thing now. That'll do, and we'll just go with that. So yeah, tweet. Your tweet was sent. Yes, hooray! Yeah, I know, Morgan. It's very unusual. I thought because I'm bored, and I thought I might as well do a live stream. Let me just move that down a little. There we go. Hello, Richard. So what I've been up to other than streaming. Currently getting better from being sick because I had a really bad cold and a chest infection all of last week, and this was literally where I was all week last week, which was awful, and it wasn't great, I will admit. And let's see if there's any more comments in between then. All messages. Yes, that's much better. Now I can actually see who's been messaging me. And thank you, Richard. I'm really glad you enjoy my videos. Yeah, like I said, this is a bit different. I haven't done live streaming in a while. The last time was when it was, I think, the Nintendo Direct, and then I made the mistake of stopping recording because I thought, hello Alistair, I thought there's nothing else afterwards, and then the reveal Sans from Undertale, and I was very sad because that would have been a fantastic reaction from me. um yeah, thank you. I went back to work today. Your videos are the highlight. Oh, thank you. That was really a fantastic surprise on Saturday of the NSP video. It was literally, I was sat downstairs, like I said, and I was getting ready to watch Strictly Come Dancing. If you're in America, it's Dancing with the Stars. And all of a sudden, I just saw this appear on Twitter, and I was literally like, had my iPad in my hand. I was like, said to my parents, gotta go, reaction time. Because my parents know now. When I say to them reaction, they know, oh, it's your band, that's fine, you carry on and watch that. So which is cool. And sorry if I'm sniffing as well. My nose always runs if I talk too much. It's a sinus problem, so if you see me sniffing, I apologize. And yeah, so that was a nice surprise, and it's got a nice amount of views so far already. Actually, I'm really shocked because depending on how quick I upload them, is the more views. But I don't really mind about views as long as people enjoy them. That's the main thing. Oh, the video was so funny. I have watched it a few times since, and that the whole Brian has an STD is literally kills me every time I hear it. And I think one of my friends, Windwalker, she commented today. I love that they did the new one. The original one is just as good. It's the Brian has an STD. Oh, that's the best part. And at the end, when he did grab Danny, and then I literally went, oh. I didn't realize I did it in the video till I watched it back, but my friend found it hilarious, and I'm happy they did because it's literally on the fly. These reaction videos, it really is. Where is my water? There we go, my savior for this moment. I didn't need it luckily during the reaction, but afterwards I did have a massive coughing fit, which was not good at all. Danny always looks. He does. I think loads of people on Twitter did the compare before and after from the original video. And even when I showed my boyfriend David, he looked at him. He said, "That was Danny like years ago." And I thought, "Yeah, that was him from back in the day." Like, and he said his hair is completely different. And I went, "Yeah, I know. It's just the power of the Jufro now. It's kind of grown and it's become its own sentinel sort of thing." Especially how long it is. And I hope he doesn't cut it, or if he does, just trims it a little bit, because it's kind of him now, so to speak. And it's just incredible how many the years have changed. Any thoughts on AEW right now? I do know what's going on in wrestling. I haven't watched too much AEW actually, because I don't have the paper the monthly thing where you can watch it straight after. I usually watch it on ITV3 or 4, whatever channel it's on, but I watch it a couple of days later. I do kind of watch it via Cultaholic. Yes, and no, it's true. Via Cultaholic or Wrestle Talk, because there are times there's so much wrestling on at the moment, and it's so hard to keep up with it. Even with TLC last night, with WWE, I only caught up with it this morning through Cultaholic as well, through the what just happened. I tell you one thing I'm really enjoying. I haven't seen TLC yet. I've seen bits and pieces, so I'm going to try and watch it in the next day or two, because I've got stuff to do in between. I've been watching NWA Power, which I've really enjoyed. I haven't watched the pay-per-view for that yet, which was Into the Fire, but I'm going to watch that at some point soon, because I have heard one person has turned up, and I was literally like, oh my god, which is good. I won't spoil it just in case anyone hasn't seen it. Let me see. There was a couple of comments there. Let me see. Oh, chats. Morgan, the original hair was for charity. Yes, he was. I think Dan was going to cut his hair for charity, but didn't go to plan. I think there was something to do with the charity itself. I don't know too much about it, but it didn't happen in the end, which it is a shame, but also not a shame as well, because at least, you know, he still has that fabulous amount of hair. Yes, I did hear, Oz, that there were a lot of botches, especially the main event with the women. I did hear about that. That was literally just not worth watching, which is a shame, because all of those wrestlers involved, all 4 of them, are really good. And the tag division in WWE for the women is not really well praised at the moment, which is a shame, because it could be better. You know, you could have really good individual female stars in there, but it's kind of a bit whoopsie daisy. But that's WWE. They've got too many superstars. They don't know what to do with them. I mean, they didn't even give Asuka the opportunity to live the limelight of her winning back the titles. Instead, they went straight to all the men running for, you know. It's worth watching, but yeah, a lot of screw-ups. Oh no, I'm definitely going to watch it. I do tend to watch them a bit later on, so I don't mind if I'm spoiled in regards to results later on. That's why I kind of go straight to the rest of the new channels and watch them straight away, so then I know I'm not spoiled in a way. Christmas. Okay, Morgan, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm hoping if I do more live streams in the future, I'll try and stick to the weekend. This was literally last minute, because I thought I need to just like talk, because I've had like ups and downs in the last couple of days. Like, if you saw my Twitter, I've been having trouble with my hard drive, and now it's decided to go, nope, I don't want to work anymore. And yeah, I'm not having a good run with that. It's really annoying, because it has my photos and videos from Japan and a few vlogs that I haven't made as a hey, hello Lady Yummy, how you doing? Yeah, so laptop issues, computer issues. I am a technical jinx. It's unreal. Don't ever give me anything technical to use. I can just about use my mobile, my iPad as well. Mobile does tend to play up a bit. I will go into something along the lines of that in a minute. Ghostbusters trailer. Yes, I have seen it. It's very interesting. And I will say that it's, yeah, because it has Finn Wolfhard in it. It's kind of given me Stranger Things vibes, but I haven't actually seen Stranger Things. I know, shock horror. I really need to do that. I was planning to last week while I was off sick, but because I was just sleeping all the time, I couldn't really do much apart from, yeah, didn't do much. I kind of just watched Game Grumps streams and RuPaul's Drag Race. That was literally it, because it's like you could just switch off. I think with Stranger Things, you need to kind of be clued on to what's happening. But I will watch that. I do promise before the next season is out. But yeah, it looks really good. It does give me the vibes of it being Egon and Janine's grandchildren. Um, Finn Wolfhard and his sister, and it could be his grandparents, could be his dad. I don't know. I think that could be Janine's daughter, who is the one who's having the troubles with the house, and they have to move to the countryside. But I can't really compare it to the one that was on recently, the one with all the women, because I haven't actually seen that. I'm terrible when it comes to movies. I'll see particular movies, but I will not be one to sit down and watch a movie. My attention span is awful in regards to sitting down watching movies. I have to actually be in a cinema to watch it. I will not actually buy a DVD and watch a movie unless I really want to watch it. The last thing I watched was Your Name, and that was only because my boyfriend said to me, "You have to watch this movie." So sat here in my room, watched it. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was good. Not outstanding like some people, but then again, I'm not a massive critic in regards to movies. It was more of a parody of Ghostbusters. I did hear that, and I do at some point want to watch it because I am a massive Ghostbusters fan. Um, if you don't know, I grew up watching it in the 80s, and it was literally my number one cartoon when I was younger. I'd have all the toys. Egon was like my first crush, my cartoon crush, which is why I absolutely love him. And it was the year it was released I was born, so that's why it was literally released a month after I was born in October. So that's why it's kind of special to me. I love the original movies, first one in particular. Second one, not so much, but I do enjoy the first one. And I do get kind of vibes of the demon dogs in the new trailer. It kind of reminded me of that, like when they were bouncing on the car, but you couldn't really see. But I like that because with trailers nowadays, they kind of go on a bit and they reveal too much. So, for example, Frozen 2. So I have seen that and I did enjoy it. I enjoyed it a lot better than the first one, I will say. And they didn't reveal much in the trailer, which is good because at least then when I went to see the movie, I had no clue what was going on. And that actually was brilliant because then I could actually enjoy it more and kind of think, okay, you've got me gripped now. I'm going to actually enjoy this. So, like I said, sorry about the tissues, probably knows and all that, but yeah, that's why I enjoyed it. Ah, Orleans, hello, hello, hello. I'm guessing the tweet worked. I'm hoping it worked, but yeah, it was one of those films that I did enjoy as such. You didn't see who owned that mining company. I didn't know. I'm one of these people, I'm so oblivious to things when it comes to seeing stuff the first time. It's only when I read back and or read comments back, I go back and think, oh, I missed that, completely forgot about it. And for example, NSP videos, I watch them first. You see my reaction first of all, and you see I try and capture as much as I can in regards to what I see of it. But unfortunately I do miss a lot, and when I go back I think, I could have missed that. So like for example, someone commented on my the decision part 2 of the reaction, and someone actually, I completely forgot, and I'm terrible for doing this, that the woman who was in the video is the woman who introduced Danny to Brian. And I did know that, but because I was in such a rush to kind of get everything together, I completely forgot. So I apologized for that. But that is a true fact. They have mentioned it a few times in a few interviews. What did Ellie put? I saw her message. I wanted to see Frozen 2. It came out on my birthday. Yeah, I saw it literally the day after it came out. Channel, he's apparently the same guy that built the apartment. Oh, that makes sense. That actually, yeah, that makes sense now, to be fair. Oh man, I'm actually looking forward to the new Ghostbusters movie. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. It's out next year, I think. So obviously there'll be a few more trailers from now until then, and hopefully they'll reveal a bit more that hasn't been revealed. But I do like the fact that you have Finn Wolfhard in it, and yeah, that's gonna be kind of interesting. Um, so what else can I talk about? So yes, so in regards to my hard drive, the problems I've been having are just brilliant at the moment, and I absolutely love my laptop. Oh, Wonder Woman 2. I have seen. You mean Wonder Woman 1984? I have seen the trailer for that. It looks good. Again, I haven't seen the first Wonder Woman. I'm terrible. I know. Probably because I'm not a massive DC fan. I'm more Marvel. But I will give it a go. I promise, because I have heard that Wonder Woman was one of the better of the DC movies, which is great because Wonder Woman was like one of the first superheroes I watched when I was younger, like the old school Wonder Woman. Um, yeah, so that looks good. I'm gonna watch that. I have to see the first one first, I know, before I see this. Yeah, there's a good few movies. Is what a thing, Ellie? What, Wonder Woman or? But yes. So computer issues. I've not been having a good run with it. I tried to do stuff with my laptop tonight, and it decided, nope, it's corrupted. So I have tons of videos on there and so many photos that I didn't back up because I'm terrible with that. So the things I've lost mainly at the moment are my stuff from Japan, my last expo photos. Speaking of Wonder Woman, someone took and made it. No, they made a Nia Jax theme out of it. Oh my god, I need to check that out. I actually saw someone yesterday or the day before. I think it's a YouTuber, Brandon Does Wrestling, I think his name is, and he got his friend on, and they did mashups of WWE themes. So they had Carmella and Seth Rollins, uh, and it was interesting. It worked really well. I liked it. You may too. Oh well, you never know. And yeah, it looks really good. I keep saying and. I don't mean to. I'm sorry. It's just me like blah blah blah. And if you hear my parents in the background, I apologize. The door is somewhat thin, so if you hear my dad laughing, yeah, there you are. Laptop issues. So yeah, that's been fun. So the Japan stuff is currently lost in place. Insomnia also. I have a list actually. I'll be back so I can send it to you. So don't forget. Yes, please DM it to me later on. I'd be really intrigued to see it. The good news is I do still have my videos from the NSP concert, because that was the one thing I was really worried. I thought I lost. Because luckily I still have them on my phone, and I've now put them on the new laptop that I'm making. So I'm going to make that vlog this week, and it should be up by the end of the week, because I will warn in advance. There are some flashing images. I am going to include them, but I am going to put a warning beforehand as well. So if any of my subscribers have seizures, I apologize. But if you do want me to put in a non seizure version, I will try my very best to do so. And also, I'm going to include as much of the songs as I can, because my going back to technology and my jinx. When I was filming a couple of the songs at the NSP. Oh, Orleans, yes. If you have some scenes, that would be very appreciative, and I will credit you. So I can't show you an example because I'm filming from my phone. But when I filmed Starlight Brigade, Danny Don't You Know, and I think it was the dinosaur laser, the Lasersaurus, I think. My camera started doing flashing images, and then it kept bouncing. So you'd see Dan and he'd be like squashed and then warped, squashed and then warped, sort of thing. It's really weird. So I may include it and then just explain at the beginning. This is a thing. Unfortunately, it happened. I don't get why my camera did this. It's a bit annoying. But for the rest of the songs, it was okay. So I recorded, I think, 5 songs in all. I probably won't include them all, but the first couple I will, the reggae bloopy jams I will, and then cut bits and pieces in between. So that'll be up hopefully at the end of the week. I have it all on the laptop ready to go and to edit, so that's great. What else is there? I also have my wrestling shop vlog that I have filmed. That was there just over a month ago. That was the one where I met Tyler Bates and Trent Seven, and also did another interview with Wrestling Days. And if you're into wrestling, you know Wrestling Days. He talks a lot about wrestling, figures, news, etc. And he's a great guy, and I've met him a few times now, and it's just great to chat with him in general. So I'm so glad I was able to save those files, because if they were gone, I would have been so upset, because it was a really good interview. Also, I also filmed a lot of the new figures that are coming out next year. The problem is now with the new copper rule, it's kind of, I'm a bit worried that oh, because figures are toys, toys are associated with children, and then even though the video I've marked that it should be under kids, it shouldn't be. So I'm debating whether to include the figures in the video or not, and just do the interview with Wrestling Days instead, because we literally stood behind figures. That's fine, but the other photos or the other videos I focused on was literally on figures. So like these two that you see here, there was like a whole display, like 3 rows of them, and they're really cool, and I really enjoyed filming it. I made sure I dedicated my time. I even brought my good DSLR to film it, and it's just annoying because I'm terrified in regards to this copper rule. I don't know the ins and outs of it, and my foot is tangled up with my cable on the floor. I don't know the ins and outs of it as yet. So I'm a small channel. I'm not a, you know, I I don't earn anything from my videos, as you know. I just do this for the free love of my will. Ellie, yeah, Starlight Brigade is one of my favourites as well. It's inspired me so much to get back into drawing. It's fantastic, and lucky I was able to meet Doigan Swift, two of the animators from from Night of the Light Brigade last Sunday. That was really cool to meet them both. I want to meet as many of them as I can. I'd love to meet D-Slogs as well at some point. And yeah, it's just incredible. So it's fantastic to kind of talk about that. And yeah, I love Starlight Brigade. I can't wait for Mystic Crystal. I know I keep going on about it, but I'm seriously so excited to see what they can do for this. I'm just so happy that they're animating it. It's brilliant. Orleans, you wrote something. Let's have a look. You put the copper thing is going to slow things down. I want to rework my channel. Yeah, I have to rework my channel as well. I'm very lucky though with NSP. They do talk about sex and dicks and stuff like that. I mean, I don't even swear on my channel. Oh, forewarn, I will swear on the NSP vlog, so I apologize in advance if there is swearing. But yes, because I do sing along to the lyrics in some of the songs, and I apologize in advance for very bad singing and very bad fangirling, because NSP, of course, I am going to sing my heart out to it. So that's one thing. There are a couple of videos I might have to privatize, because they're like unboxings for My Little Pony I did years ago, but not many people watched it, which was good. I've lost my tissue. Where is my tissue? There it is. And yeah, I'm gonna have to review that. Wrestling unboxing, I probably could get away with it. Maybe it depends, because I unbox Squared Circle box and wrestling Wrestle Crate, and depending on what's in them, hopefully I could get away with it. But yeah, it's really scary at the moment, and if you're going to be fined like $42,000 per video, I don't even earn that in a year. I earn less than that, believe me. So it's kind of scary thinking ahead what's going to happen. But I'm going to carry on as I usually do. If I'm hit, God help me. I probably do a Kickstarter or a GoFundMe to help, but then probably people wouldn't help because, you know, I'm only a small channel, like I said. But yeah, I am a little bit scared of that. I'll probably have to find another platform. But what kind of platform can I do reaction videos on? I mean, Twitter is one thing. I've seen 2 messages from Ellie. So Danny's voice is great in that song. Yes, I I will admit I love the video version more of the lyrics because it's more stripped back and you can actually hear Danny's voice. In the audio version, you can hear like multiple layers of his voice, and I like the stripped back version because it's just very human esque. And also, yes, that is the pillow behind me. So I don't actually feature this pillow in my videos. When I record my videos, I actually leave the pillow like in the corner of the room. So when I'm filming, I have it staring at me. But yeah, that's the Danny plush I had top. Um, yeah, that's the Danny pillow. And I'm actually going to put him in a video in the future. I'm going to talk about all my Game Grumps, NSP, and twerp stuff I own. So yeah, that is the body pillow. It's very handy for me at night. Don't get me wrong, because I hate sleeping on my own, and I'm a terrible sleeper. So having that there beside me, it's kind of a sense of someone's beside me or something's beside me, because I used to have loads of teddies like this, and also like a couple more you can see behind me, like the Danny. I have like a lot of Danny plushies and small ones that you used to see in my videos, but I had to remove them because there were so many of them, and whenever David comes over I literally have to just like strip everything. Oh, I hope they do bring them back in the future. I have a feeling they will. They did kind of talk about it in the Q&A. They said, oh, if we made a NSP body pillows, would you buy them? And the whole audience literally was like, yes, we would buy them. You know, imagine having a Ninja Brian body pillow. That's incredible. That would be amazing. But yeah, that's the you won't be fine unless you put your video as kid friendly as it. That's fine. All my videos I've put now as not kid friendly. I've put it as this isn't for under 13-year-olds. But to be fair, the law is on YouTube you have to be over 13 to watch a video anyway. So that's the whole thing about this thing. It really does suck in regards to people just letting their kids watch mobile. I thought that was the idea of YouTube Kids app, but what do I know? You know, I'm a 35-year-old woman talking about something I don't really know too much about, so it's really ridiculous. Ellie, you never know. They might bring back the body pillows in the future. I mean, they brought back quite a few bits and pieces with the shirt. But with the body pillows, I think they only made so many because they didn't think they would sell out, to be fair. And yeah, I have a feeling they'll bring them back in the future, hopefully. Thank you to everyone who's watching so far. I have 6 people, but still, that's 6 people more than I thought would be watching, which is great. You're listening to someone rambling on for a good bit. I'll probably stay on for another 15 to 20 minutes, and then I'll disappear and I'll let you enjoy your day, night, afternoon, etc. And also because Game Grumps 10-minute power hour is coming up soon, so I'll be watching that. What else is there to talk about? I think the booty mouse, but yes, I hold on, I must show you. My friend Belle, a single petal, you know, I actually have the poster now, by the way, for that competition. As I have it all here, that's the poster now for the prize giveaway, because I showed you the calendar version before. So this is the A4 version that is still going in regards to the prize. Please enter the prize. There's another YouTuber stays it in Spanish. And not YouTube gibberish, yeah, because the whole interview with the copper, I had no clue, and because you had a lot of YouTubers scaremongering, I suppose, and talking about their fears, it's projected onto me and to other people, and you think, oh god, what the heck is going to happen? So yes, going back to the mouse pads, the Booty one, imagine if Booty, oh my god, Planet Booty, if they did their own, I would buy them. I seriously would. I need to get their album because I absolutely love their stuff at the concert. I never really watched much of their videos before then, and I'm glad I saw them live because they were really good, so inspirational. I cannot highly recommend them enough. Also twerp as well, absolutely love that. I'm so excited about Para because the last one made me laugh so hard. What was the last one? What was the last Power Hour? Was that the one where they had to Hold on, I will look this up because I know Dan is sick at the moment, so he hasn't been able to film recent Power Hours, which is a shame. But I am looking forward to seeing who is going to be on the Grumps in the future. I know Ross is one of them, and I'm going to be intrigued as to see what it is. Oh, the Miracle Berries. Yeah, that was interesting. I will admit, it's kind of weird because my taste buds hasn't come back since the cold, so I can smell stuff but I can't taste stuff at the moment, so it's kind of weird. So I don't think those Miracle Berries would work, but I'm kind of intrigued to see how it is. Right, mouse pads, give me one moment. So my friend, oh, everything's fallen, oh dear. My friend Mel, a single petal, and Naked. Yes, that's a good song as well. I think I recorded that. I don't know. I recorded one of the Planet Booty songs, which is going in the vlog. Yeah, the berries one, that's the one. So yes, going back now again, a single petal Belle. She did these mouse pads. They are on her store. She's had to order more of Dan ones because they were so popular. I'm going to show you this. I meant to show you in regards to the prize giveaway, other stuff as well, but the calendar was a great example of her work. But that is the that's the mouse pad, and there's an Erin one as well, and I think they're absolutely incredible. It's still in the wrapper because I don't have a PC as such, and I would love to get one in the future just for like vlogging and stuff like that. But I absolutely love it. I think it's like 15 or 20 pounds on her page. So if you go to my giveaway channel, I have a link to her page, and it has all the details there. It has Erin and it has the Danny one there as well. I love it. I think it's great. And also as well, it kind of defines Dan as he is now because he's built up a lot of muscle, which is, you know, so good. And yeah, what else? What else can I talk about? I don't know. I'm just trying to think. What else? What have you been doing recently? Let me know. In regards to life in general, any cons? I have no cons now until January, I think, because I'm gonna try and go to DragCon UK because I love RuPaul's Drag Race. Tickets are ridiculously expensive though, which is brilliant. A day ticket is £40. A weekend ticket is £100, but it includes other stuff as well. And VIP, I think, is £250, which is kind of like, oh, I love RuPaul, but I don't know if I want to pay £250 for it as such. Yeah, so I'm planning to go to that. Maybe VidCon in February, depending on what guests are there. How are Brian Deckard and Amelia? Oh, they were so lovely. Hold on, I have the photo here of when I met them. Give me one moment, I will get that for you. Ooh. Here we go. They were so lovely. I chatted to them for like a couple of minutes, and they were just wonderful people to talk to because I loved Detroit Become Human. If you don't know, it was like a big thing for me last year, and absolutely, I was so happy to meet them. Oh, Liz, Ellie, I'm really sorry about your mum. I hope she's okay. My mum wasn't well earlier on in the year either, so completely understand. But you have my love, definitely. In regards to that, but yeah, meeting them was fantastic. So this is the photo of me meeting Brian and Amelia, and when I walked up to them in the Danny suit, they don't know, obviously I don't know if they knew NSP, but they were just, Amelia was just like, oh my god, you look, oh, and she was like, her arms were out like that, and Brian was just like, hey, which was really cool. And a bit of a flying feather there. Meeting them was fantastic, and then I wasn't planning to get their autographs, but afterwards I with MCM Comic Con, they have a new thing this year where you can actually pay on the day to get your QR code, which is fantastic because I've never done it before. This was a new thing. I think they've done it in Birmingham or Manchester, and it was good. It was interesting. So I was able to get this ticket before Expo for the photo, and then I got the autograph on the day. I have the limited edition game of Detroit. I really want to play it on PC again. But I don't know if I could go through that emotional heartache. It was just like, it pulls at the strings. It was really good. Ellie, if you ever want to chat, I know we're friends on Facebook, but yes, if you ever want to chat, just PM me on Facebook, or Messenger or Twitter. Orleans, I have seen your PM. I will message you my email address in a bit once I finish this. I'm sure I have it on my YouTube page though, my email address. If not, then I don't know. But I will message it to you. Wrestling with Regret. I do watch him sometimes. Sometimes I do. I'm one of these people. I will click on so many videos and like I'll watch later, and then I only watch like 1 or 2 out of the 10. Excuse me. I'm losing my breath and I don't know where my water is. That's fantastic. Oh, it's lost somewhere in the crowd. Other stuff. I probably will find it in a minute. Oh, it's down here. So yes, I have watched Wrestling with Regret. What was the last one I watched of him? God, he's done quite a few. Have you ever played Red Dead Redemption? I haven't played the new one, but I have played the original game, and I absolutely loved it. And I absolutely loved it. It's a brilliant game. I should play the new one. I will play at some point. He's in a fun game called 80s Main Wrestling. I haven't heard of that actually. I know there is with NWA Power. They have a new retro game that's coming out next year, I think, on all the consoles. So that one I'm interested in because Nick Aldis has been advertising it a lot. And I think he was just like, yeah, I did a thing. I don't know if it was a good thing or not, but we'll see. But yeah, I don't really game as often. You need to be in it next. Oh God, imagine me in the wrestling game. Usually when I do panels with my friends, I usually freeze and I kind of forget what to say, or I'm one of these people talk and I let people talk, and sometimes I feel like I don't have the right thing to say at the time, and I feel rather embarrassed, and I feel like I'm letting them the person who asked me to be on the panel down. But I do try my very best. I really do. I did one for Bunkerzilla, which is a radio station that my friend Ian hosts, and a few other people as well. And he asked me to be in Bunkerzilla versus the World. And the only point I brought across was the glitches in the new WWE 2K19 game. 2K20, actually, no, that's, yeah, 2K20. And that was the only thing I talked about, which is kind of, and cosplay as well. So yeah, I can talk in front of a camera, which is great. I can ramble on and on and on, and I can talk about Game Grumps. I can talk about NSP all day. I could talk about Detroit Become Human as well, because I seriously love that game. But put me in front of a panel of an audience trying to talk about stuff. No, to be fair, I did join him for the radio station on the Sunday morning for Bunkerzilla Live. Sunday brunch, I think, and I enjoyed that. We had a great time just talking about wrestling and NSP and just various stuff, which was great. I thought it was fantastic. Oh yeah, WWA 2K20 is just bugged beyond central. The game itself, I think it's been patched a few times, but it still has not been fixed. And it's got to a point now that even people who do and create the wrestlers are making better wrestlers and better faces of the original face scans, which is not a good thing. You know, you'd think after all this time, I think Duke's left WWE, or the game company, which is why it hasn't done very well, which is a shame. And now they've cut funding for the next game, so that means it's going to be even less. I apologise for the airplane in the background. My window is open at the moment. So yes, it's a bit of a shame. My mum's calling me at the moment. So if you hear her come in, that's fine. She got her hair done, so she doesn't know I'm recording. My dad knows I'm recording because I said I was going to disappear for a bit. So if you suddenly see my mum say hello, then that's cool. She probably won't come in the video, but still. Yeah, so games I've been playing lately. I've been playing Pokemon Shield, but I'm only at the 5th gym. I did a stupid thing where I beat the 5th gym, which was great, and went on to the next town, but I forgot to save it. So now I have to replay the whole 5th gym again, and it's very annoying. So I've kind of stuck there at the moment. Sorry, my nose is really runny. But yeah, it's been fun. I've really enjoyed it. It's kind of reminded me of certain parts of the game has reminded me of the latest Zelda game on the Switch. God, why can't I think of the name now? I completely forgot. But it's reminded me of that, especially with the open world. And what is the game? I should have it here. I can't remember what the game is. Someone will tell me. Oh wait, Breath of the Wild. That's it. And it's just reminded me of that. Other games I've played Untitled Goose Game, which I absolutely love. It's fantastic. It's such a game where you can be such a dick, and it's great. It's absolutely brilliant, and I love the memes. I love watching other people play it as well. I know Game Grumps played it recently, and I really enjoyed it. Oh, why can't you play it at the moment, Ellie? I know they're exclusive Pokemon on Sword and Shield. My boyfriend now has a lot of the Shield exclusives, and he's gonna do some Wonder Trades over Christmas. But I know he gave me his Galleon Ponytail, which I named Amalthea, from the last unicorn, because as soon as I saw it I was just like, oh, it's so fluffy, it's perfect unicorn. And I think someone did draw a picture of the Rapidash version, the evolved version of it, with Amalthea from the last unicorn, which is great. I seen a video where Charlotte fell off the top rope. It landed. Oh, I don't want to do that. It landed. Yeah, there's so many weird glitches. I think one of my favorite ones is the rope pull, and someone's doing the rope pull to the point they're literally bouncing up and down, going inside out, blah 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 blah. There's so many brilliant glitches. I think they're fantastic to watch. Not so much playing, but you know. I had to ship. You're having problems. That's fair enough. I've been having problems with my Joy Cons. I've got the Joy-Con drift. So I think I put a video up on my Twitter and my Instagram of I literally was just playing my character. I moved forward. I stopped moving my controller, and then she suddenly just started going backwards. And I'm thinking, no, stop. So doing things like climbing ladders or going to specific parts has been a nightmare. So I haven't actually been able to carry on with the game because it's just hell. It really is. But I have asked for new Joy Cons for Christmas, so I'm gonna get those, and I'll be able to carry on playing the game. But yeah, that's life in general. We're talking 42 minutes now, nearly 43. And thank you so much for staying on and hanging on. I'll stay on for another 5 more minutes, and then I'll disappear and then let you carry on. But I'll try and do more of these streams in the future and have a bit more to talk about as such. I'm getting notifications on my phone as well, so it's kind of flashing up now and then. What else? So yes, the vlog for NSP, the concert, will be up hopefully by the end of the week. And if you want me to do a premiere, I will do that. Drift. Oh, you have the drift as well. Yeah, it's a nightmare. I was actually going to get the when I met the Game Grumps, I was going to ask them to sign my Switch, but I was afraid like if something ever happened to it in the future, because at the time I heard there was problems with it, I didn't want to send it away and lose the signatures. So I kind of kept it. I kind of regret that I didn't, but also glad that I didn't ask as well, if you get what I mean, because you don't want to lose something that precious, especially with an autograph. And I have a poster autographed anyway. It's behind the bed there. I haven't actually, pardon me, I haven't had a chance to frame it, but this background here that you see behind me, I did mention that I am going to update it, and I'm going to be the Game Grumps poster still remains, but the rest of the stuff I'm going to shuffle about. I'll probably remove the figures from the back because of copper stuff, and also I'm just going to have a rearrange of the walls. Outside of wrestling games and wrestling, I've been watching tiny Asian woman named Rana do speed eater vids. I'm impressed she could eat a burrito in under 7 minutes. I tell you who, there is a YouTuber I do follow who eats a lot of food. Her name is Yuka something Shita. I forgot her name. Let me have a look. But I love watching her stuff because it's just mesmerizing watching this tiny woman eat all this food. And I just am seriously impressed. Yuka Kinoshita, yeah, that's the woman. David introduced me to her, and he said you might be interested in this, and I quite like watching it. It's just kind of fascinating to learn about the different various foods in Japan. So when I went to Japan in April, and we had a McDonald's literally next to the hotel, I kid you not, you step out the door, it's across the road. We had a Coco Curry House across the road as well, a 7-Eleven, a Metro. It's not a Metro. I can't remember the name, but there's so many convenience stores in Japan. Watch it in the same way you watch it as like, yeah, it is literally like WTF. It's amazing. So I've learnt when I went to Japan, and then I was able to try the various different foods they had in Japan in McDonald's because they theme food. So like in the UK, we have the food around the world. So you have a burger every week, or it's there for every month or something like that. I haven't been to McDonald's in a long time, so I couldn't say. And when we're in Japan, they had various burgers there. So I had the teriyaki burger, which was beautiful, so nice. They also had a apple pie version, but it had potato in it. I did try that. That was very nice as well. I'm somewhat adventurous with food sometimes. So of an evening when we'd finished traveling, going a bit about, we would go straight to Coco and McDonald's and then go back to our room and chill. Because our room was literally like a box room. It's probably about half the size of this room lengthways. Yeah, I'd say about lengthways. So that's like a long walkway, a tiny bathroom, bed on the side, TV, and then just put all your shopping on the side. And that was that. So Elizabeth, Ellie, you said your Switch is going to. It took 3 weeks. My nephew just got his back. That's not bad actually. 2 to 5 weeks. Hopefully you'll get it back soon, and you'll be able to play a sword you got. Please let me know what you think, because it took me a while to get into the new game because it's just very different. I think we've got so used to the over the top, like the bird's eye view of the game. So playing it from like not first person, but from that point of view where you're looking forward instead, it's kind of, I don't know where to go. Even now, I'm still getting lost in the new Pokemon game. And I keep being told, look at the map. It tells you where to go. Like, it literally does. You go to the map, it tells you go to this town and that town, or go to this route, that route. I keep forgetting. So, yeah, you can tell I'm a hardcore gamer. We've had more comments. I think it is second person view. Yeah. I tell you, speaking of that, one thing I'm really excited about, Resident Evil 3. Oh my god, I saw the trailer for that last week. It's so good. 2 and 3 are my favorite games of the Resident Evil games. I used to play them a bit when I was younger, but I'm absolutely terrified of the games. It's it's fantastic in regards to, I love watching people play these games. I can't play them because I get scared out of my mind. When I was younger, I played the first Resident Evil at my friend's house, and he walked me through the corridor before the zombie dogs burst in through the window, and I I was just like, just walk through this corridor and see what happens. And I had no clue what was going to happen. And then when the zombie dogs walked through or burst through the window, I screamed out loud. He was laughing his head off. I threw the controller at him. I was like, "You flipping blah blah blah." I wasn't impressed. And you got to the championship. Oh god, I haven't even got that far. I know the gym leaders. God, I'm really bummed up. I know the gym leaders differ from game to game. We have some in Sword that others aren't in Shield, and vice versa. Oz wrote something. What did he imagine? I have played Resident Evil 7 in VR. It is the most terrifying thing I've ever done. So excuse me. So David's brother, he has VR, and he invited me round to his house one evening to try it. So the three of us were there. David tried a bit of VR, and I said, "Can I try a bit of Resident Evil 7?" And I wish I didn't, because it was absolutely terrifying. Because even on the intro, when you're looking around, you can see the house you're in, and it's just ugh. And I think I played the bits where he had to change your pants. Yeah, I did. I literally nearly broke his VR machine. And I didn't mean to nearly break it. Luckily I did it, but it was the part where I was I think I was Mia, um the protagonist's girlfriend, or missing wife, whatever, blah blah blah. So I was walking through the house, and I know the mother, Marceline, I forgot her name, the bug woman, and I had to kind of avoid her, even though I'd seen already on YouTube what had happened. It was still terrifying to try and do that for real, and I never want to do that again. But I will give Resident Evil 3 a go. I did play the demo um, of Resident Evil 2, and I really enjoyed it. And I didn't actually buy the game. It was terrifying. Yeah, funnily enough, though, Ellie, I rewatched that Game Grumps where they played it in VR, because it's nice to see them in face cam, and it's also nice because you don't really see their reactions. So to see like Dan and Erin scared is quite funny, and kind of like more human, because you realise, yeah, they go through the same stuff that we do, and it's not nice. So I did rewatch that. I like watching a lot of their scare stuff. There's a few scare compilations. A new one came up the other day, second compilation, and I really enjoyed watching that. So yeah. Oh god, my nose is completely bunged up now. That's not good. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it quits now very soon. But if you have any more questions, just throw them at me for a couple more minutes. Or if you just want to chat in general, we'll say it's 51:42 now on there. So if we give it to 55, we'll stop. What time is it now, actually? Let me see. Oh god, okay, we'll give it a couple of minutes, because 10-minute power hour is on now in a minute or two, and I don't want to stop anyone from watching it, because I'm intrigued now to see what's happening this week. It's like the highlight of my week, finding out what's going to happen each day. Though I will say, I haven't watched the Twilight Princess stuff. I'm very, very behind with the Game Grumps Twilight Princess as Toilet Princess. I think I'm like episode 22 or something. And I know they are quite a bit ahead now. So I have a lot of stuff to catch up on that. And because they're doing the feature length episodes now, it's great to watch. Like, I really enjoyed um the Phoenix Wright stuff. I love Phoenix Wright now. I never really played the original games, but watching it, the Grumps play it, but because it was 10-minute episodes, it kind of was just like, I want to see what happens next. And when they did the final, I think there was like 3 full-length episodes, I was so happy, because at least now I can find out what happened. When Danny leaned on Aaron laughing, yeah, I find that hilarious when like Danny's laughing so much he kind of leans on Aaron. It's so sweet and so wholesome to see. Oz, if you want to, Grace Still Plays. Yes, I actually watched Grace Still Plays. What was the one I watched recently? I think it was the one with the hospital, where he made it so bad that everyone who went in it died because it was just badly infested. The Sims stuff I have to watch, but no, I do watch Grace Still Plays. I love his stuff. It's kind of like the, all right, so we're gonna do this. You think that kind of somber, all right, at the beginning, something's gonna go wrong at the end, or it's just gonna get to a point that stuff is gonna go down. I think he played Kindergarten 2 as well, and I really enjoyed his gameplay of that. If that's the same person, there's so many YouTubers I watch, not just Game Grumps. I watch, oh god, I watch loads of people like Grace Still Plays, lots of wrestling content people. I'm a big fan of Mini Lad as well, and I know he'll be touring hopefully Europe next year. So the good content tour, I think, no, that's Game Grumps. I'm getting confused now. But his tour, if he does tour in the UK, I'm definitely going to go to that. Really looking forward to that. I watch so many YouTubers, it's unreal. But yes, okay, I think I'm going to call it a day now, because it's 59 and I don't want to delay anyone any further. But thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it, as always. Thank you for supporting the channel. I'm going to do a proper video I have a few more videos planned soon. So as well as the wrestling shop and the NSP vlog, I can tell you now because it's a preview. I'm going to do a cosplay special of my Danny and NSP cosplays. So show you the ones I've done and the stories behind them. And also I'm going to be doing a merch special of what NSP stuff I own, because it was a couple of ideas that was given to me through actually a Danny group I'm part of, and also friends on Twitter have suggested this as well. So it'll be like a Gromps NSP twerp product. So you will see the pillow again, I promise, and you'll see it in its glory. And I might include it in videos in future. I don't know. I kind of don't include them out of respect because I know Dan's parents watch the reaction videos, and I don't want to include the body pillow because I feel like a little embarrassed. So even though my parents have taken to it really well, and my boyfriend has as well, they don't care about the pillow. They think it's hilarious more than anything. So I'm really happy that they don't mind it. So yeah, those are the two videos I'm going to plan to film, and also like a vlog in the year in general. So that's 3 videos as well as the 2. So you've got 5 coming in the next few weeks or so, because I'm off over Christmas, which is great. I've got 2 weeks off in general, so I'll be off from Christmas Eve until the 6th of January. I'm going away between Christmas and Boxing Day, and I'll be back in London on the 26th, and then take a break, and I'll be able to catch up on stuff, film stuff, and then get everything ready for New Year, and then start the whole process again when Copper kicks in and kicks me up the rear end, because that's going to hit the 1st of January. So yes, I don't think I have any more comments. Let me just check. No. Oh right, yes. Thank you, Oz, again for sending the video. Have you seen the new Harley Quinn cartoon? I've seen clips of it. It looks okay. I will give it a go because I like Harley Quinn. She's like one of my favorite DC villains. And at some point I did want to cosplay her because it was like the going thing, but I'm moving it until I can lose a bit of weight in the future. But I haven't seen it. I plan to see it definitely at some point in the future. So yes, that is up there. Is there any more comments? It's worth a watch. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to watching it because from the clips I saw, it was Harley and Poison Ivy, and am I right that the voice actress of Harley Quinn is the woman who's in Big Bang Theory? I think. Uh, Thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate people who have subscribed because I I am a YouTuber, but I'm more of a reactor and an unboxer than I am anything else, which is not very original nowadays. But it's just more from the heart. I find my reactions, and a lot of people have told me before, like face to face and through YouTube, that they watch my reactions because I'm more human about it. I'm kind of I do stuff. I'm not over the top, and I try not to be over the top. I just kind of say how I feel there and then. I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, sort of thing. I'm not that type of hyper person, which is great. I'm just more like a oh that's so sweet sort of thing. I would love to do more Firefly Funhouse reactions. But WWE started like claiming them, and I had to take a few of them down. So that's why I've kind of stopped doing them. Though I will say I loved his intro at TLC last night as himself rather than the Fiend. It was really good and kind of creepy as well, like the Mr. Wilson kind of character, like, "Hey boys and girls, how you doing?" And then it's just like, "What the heck? You're this crazy dude." who likes to like ram your fist down his throat and like carry this head lantern, which is remarkable, I must say. And the Fiend belt is just like, oh, so good. If I had the money, I would buy that belt. But yeah, we'll leave that at that. So yes, any more questions? I think that is it. So yep, that's it. So again, thank you for watching. I truly appreciate it as always. Hey, 39 is better than nothing, believe me. I look, 1 subscriber, at least you have 1 person doing it. It's taken me a long time to reach where I am because I've been on YouTube for like 10 plus years, but I've only done stuff like this recently. Where I've like made more stuff nowadays, and I'm kind of dedicating more of my life to this as well. So yes, just keep do what you do. That's all I can advise. Put your passion into it. That's what I do. I put my passion into my videos with my wrestling, especially my NSP. You definitely know that by now. So yes, yes. Thank you so much for watching. If you would join me live, thank you so much. If you're watching this afterwards, watching me after this has been uploaded on the channel, thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, that's it from me. So I don't know how to switch off. This is going to be kind of awkward as such. Any takers, subscribe to Shadow Dinosaur. He makes some brilliant videos, I have to say. He was also in my Down Under reaction video with my friend Sarah as well, so check that out and check out all his content there. I've left their social media stuff on there to watch if you want to have a look. So yes, I'm going to disappear now and watch 10-minute Power Hour. Thank you so much for watching. If you've joined me live or you're watching non-live, I will try and do more of these in the future, and I will probably give a bit more notice other than half an hour. I'll probably give like a few hours notice or something. So I'll chat to you all soon. Bye.